This is the first Monday after everything. I get so even at a time like this where I can but I'll write the date somewhere. Someone on phone. I'll write the date somewhere, and then it's let me post about that. Can you get a call? Anyway, I was saying that I'm just going through it all. Emotionally, it still feels like I say because I'm not showing that much of emotion. But my body is going through the most. So I called Spa, Beauty Bubbles Water Spa. Luckily, I was able to secure a spot. Ke berekiwa ke mala. Ke a discount to just want something to calm my time down. But I started a weekly vlog when everything happens. So I'll say everything. I'll make a new intro and just talk to you guys. One love. Hi loves, hi loves. Ke monyana wa Kgakok. It's a Sunday and I just posted a vlog. I'm in my yard. Ke pheka koloi, right? Don't say I'm driving and holding my phone. I just posted my vlog and we decided let me make an intro. Get another one for this coming week. Ke try go ba consistent and see if get tlo gola akere the consistency is key in the YouTube streets. So I figured like I started this video now. It's still Sunday, the 4th of June, and I thought let me start my video now. I've properly packed the car, and yeah, you guys, my family and I have been going through hell. We've been going through hell. Kim baby, what do you want? No, I'm not. My family and I have been going through hell with taking care of my dad since I discharged you. It's just been hell. We literally have to. I wanted to speak about this in my previous vlog, but didn't get the chance. Since he's been discharged, it's just been hell. Because now, okay, physically or sharp, but he's not working. He has bed sores, and they are bad. The bad. The ones on his feet started smelling funny smell. A friend told us to get betadine, but then we went to Discam and they said that there's medication that would work faster than that. Sharpo, we had to send Gems an email to say that this is the medication we want, what, and they didn't approve our request. So we had to buy medication from our own pockets, which was above 500, 600. But my mom decided that we'll just buy medication worth 500. So we've been treating his sores with that. This week, we've been trying to made him practice. We couldn't get an appointment with a physio because we thought maybe Hakaya physio, the process would be a bit quicker, but we couldn't secure a spot, so we had to DIY. Now this is what happens every day around 5 to 5 past 4. We wake up, we clean his wounds. It's a lot, guys, but we try. God wouldn't put you through something that is beyond you. That's why I've even neglected my mental health side of the thingy, because main focus of my channel is to teach about his condition. But in taking care of him, I was not able to focus on that, but had to focus on taking care of him. That's why he doesn't even feature in this channel. I don't want to post him at his lowest, right? So this is just an intro. We'll see how the video goes. It's one love. Ke monyana wa Kgakok. I don't know why I like saying reporting life, can know your worth, because that just means nna ke senyele and go lonely kwa know your worth. I've also neglected a couple of people that were in my life because I don't want to constantly explain that I have to rush home because nna ke tlhokomela papa ka, and then when as a friend you want to go there, you want to go there. I'm finding myself back to 2019, 2020 when we found out my dad's condition, when I had to cut certain people out of my life because I was tired of constantly explaining that this is what's happening. Why is my dad behaving this way? I'm finding myself in that position again that I have to cut certain people out of my life because I can't I can't be there for other people and constantly explain Hore, this is what's happening in my life. There are times when it gets to me and ke ba moody, I go through emotions. I don't want to find myself going through that. And I'm realizing that I've been able to keep only friends that were there ka 2019 when this happened. Ba e leng gore ke kgonne go ba keepa then. I feel like they are still the ones that I've been able to communicate le bone. Shout out to my friend Dineo. She's been there, she's there every day of my life. She's there. I'm happy that I have people that would stand in the gap when I can't do it anymore. I'm grateful. It's a lot that I have to deal with this, and go botlhoko gore just when you think it cannot get any worse, it shows you that it can get worse and worse. Like every time I say it can't get any worse, it does. And it's painful that not even family is there for my mom and my siblings. And I hope they see this because some of them keep tabs for this is what's happening through my channel. That's why I don't even want to post about my dad's situation gape thata on my channel because I feel like that's how they're keeping tabs on us. But asikho lapho, it's one love. I've also neglected gym because now every day ha ke chaser. Normally I go to gym ge ke chaser. But now I have to rush home every day. Gore ntate o tlhokomelang daddy, he knocks off ka 4. Have to hurry back home. Gore nna le mama re kuke daddy, re mo change, dress his wounds, and so there's literally no time for me to be chitty with people. There's no time for me. There's no even time for myself. I don't have time for myself. But we are taking it one day at a time. It's one love. Good morning. I'm about to leave my house. Every Monday we have a prayer session at work, and we are to wear black and white or black or just white. So this is me. Come along. I'm rushing back into the house. I just realized that Mautaka Amasetla, and I'm wearing shoes that are open, so I can't have that. Yo. I changed blazer and I buried to this denim jacket because I felt like a mea moton. Anyway, we are walking to work today. Rawoka. Guys, adulting. Today you can be rich and then tomorrow it's advance empty. That's just me. This past weekend and now I'm back. Oh, but batla ba ntsheba ge. Batla ba ntsheba. Sure. It's cold. I'm not wearing warm clothes. Ma gona le aircon nna go ke berekang teng guys. Gona le aircon so ke itsentseng mo go yone ke le motho nka se tsamaye ke lebetse. Only now my day is coming to an end. I just brought my nephews who need 14 and yeah, hi. So I thought let me talk to you guys before I leave. So what happened? Honale also Muncha that came to work with us today. Nice lady. Nice lady. O tlile go bereka le rona today. Re ke tsenya safety belt. I'll talk to you as hi my loves again. Hi my loves. My day has come to an end. I'm done cooking. I'm just feeding my dad now. Ke apeile papa ka dipelo tsa chicken. Masoro just left now. It's just after 7 p.m. So after feeding my dad, ke tla go mo fa his medication and then I'll go and bath and call it a night. I still have some wine from that I bought yesterday. So I'll just have a glass and then sleep. One love. I'm still in Mega City with my mom and sister. Decided to stay in the car because my time is just going through hell like Gashua. I'm the lead. My time is just too upset. Anyway, what I have to do today is my family responsibility leave because this is the last day of it. So I need to go to work. Go to spa. I think emotionally I'm not dealing with things, or is it because ke okile papa ka till the very end, till he gave his last breath? I don't know, but I feel like I'm not dealing with things the way I should. Or maybe I've cried and cried throughout taking care of my dad. I don't know, because I took care of him till the last breath. O tlhokafaletse mo go nna le mama le butu wa ka. Like immediately la re tsena ko hospital, we got off the car and ka go bula file, I came back and he was gone. So I don't know if ke lile thata during taking care of him. That's why le no ikare dikeledi di khadile mo go nna. I don't know. We mourn differently and I'm not going to force myself go phela ke lela during taking care of him. And I think, yeah, we could say he's in a better place. I've really never seen one person suffer that much. It felt like 10 people suffering all in one. So it's a nice thing to see each and every single day of my life. Now a man that was a present father, he was emotionally present, he was physically present, he was financially present. To see him like a people, like everyone was telling us and that the owner played this role mo botshelong ba ka. This one was like, he found me ke a suffering student working retail, and he made sure that I pull through, I finish. He'd pay for him gore I go reka stock till I'm introduced to be an adopted child ko ntlong. Like everyone had something to say that the owner played this vital role mo botshelong ba ka. Inili motho wa batho. I think little go bona the intro because this is just me trying to continue what I started when I started vlog. This is just me, but ke tlo go bua le nna properly. I don't know when. I just felt the need to say this now. My nails are going through hell le one. Yeah, I cut this morning. ntse ke re ke a ntsha because now mmereko wa nnete wa starta. I can't have long nails on. I need to work go kolomakiwe go iriweng dilo tsa batho di busiwe the works. Anyway, today that's all I have planned. Go tlatsa leafy, go get my body massaged. Yeah, that's it.
I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me cause my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms. And every single problem brings a lesson that I learned. The darkest nights, when things seem so broken, it's hard to shine, but I still try. I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight. That's right. Baby, I was born to fight. Yourself down a lonely road. I try to find my way but don't know where to go. It's hard to see your friends, tell them adios. When you known them all for like forever, now you're just a ghost. Ain't no way to sugarcoat it, yeah, I feel alone. Been single for a decade, doing me is getting old. I don't pick up on the phone rings, too busy recording. Industry ignores me, but I keep on going. Cause I know you got my back, I got you too. No matter what the situation, we gon' make it through. I'm a fighter, not a quitter. They can say that I'm a sinner cause they love to hate the winner, but I'm never gonna give them the last.
This is me from the future. Ke nna reporting live kwa. Ha ke tlhole ke le kwa Know Your Worth, guys. Ha ke tlhole ke le kwa Know Your Worth. I'm shooting this for the very, very last time because I've been shooting. Ke khatiwa half because now batho ba tletse mo ntlong. Anyway, I think I was telling you guys gore this is what happened. The reason why I started channel yaka was to teach you guys my dad's mental condition, right, which is dementia. But along the way, really derive from that because of him being constantly sick, him being in and out of hospital. Sharp. I don't know his journey where, but I think there was 2016 or somewhere there. We let out because can baby sang temporary disability. Yes, that's how I joined Miracle. Very fine, mentally stable at the time. Sharpo. 2019, 2020. Forgive me if I mistake any dates because I'm still not okay. 2019, 2020. Asimula, if you watch my story times, you'll see the things that had happened. Sharpo. Last year, November, he was admitted. And then again, admitted twice, Jaraena. But the last time Anna admitted was for 18 days go ICU, which was this year, April. He was admitted. Funny thing is, hana sna high blood, ana sna sukere, ona sna like nasna di chronic deep. The only thing that was happening that was any greater was the ulcer. Right? But now make it make sense. It didn't make sense for the ulcer what. How can motho alwa le thata yana? O skila tsa operation ya di ulcer. Make it make sense. It didn't make sense. And then my dad suffered so much. This is the hardest thing that I've ever had to do, but because Kitlemona brought you guys into our space, my mom and siblings felt that Kelekolta some sort of explanation to tell you guys why he's no more, and this is what had happened, right? I'll explain certain things because only over 10 years alwala. It has been one thing after another. Ile mokotla o fole, ine this e fole. Like to this date, we are still not certain gore daddy o tlhokafaditswe ke this, right? Uh, he had been sick, ICU. This is hard. Like go thata, but it needs to be done. I can't just leave you because I'm taking a break mo YouTube. But ke tlhoka go le laela properly before I just leave. Sharp. He was in ICU for 18 days. I prayed that, oh God, can my dad be home for my graduation? My dad was home for my graduation, not knowing where he's coming to leave us. Now, ga admitiwa the last time, nale very critical. I remember re mo isa, and ha re tla re mo tlogetse ko OPD because we had been there the whole day. We come back re ya ko male ward during visitation hour. He's not ko male ward. We go back to OPD. They tell us gore no, he's in ICU. Pelo ya ka ke ga e robega into so many pieces. Shapo, we kept checking him. Onana le pipe tse, I think 6, 7 that were connected to him. But he made it. And I was like, God, what's hapagala? What's hapagala? I said, can my dad come back home for my graduation? My dad was home for my graduation. Only for him, gore a re tlogele. Now what happened nako e a tlhokafala? Remember I said certain things, I will not say them now because ga ke mo my right state of mind. Ke tla le update as time goes by. I'll make story times. Now on the day a tlhokafala, previous day my mom got called mo gae gore he's not fine. Like o show signs of someone that's passing away. Mind you, o tlhokomelwa ke mogolo ke ntate o motona. So obviously bagolo they know. My mom got home with my older sibling. Motho na siame again. He was okay. Ke tlogile certain things tla ke boela ko morago. When he was discharged to ICU, o tlile o na genile mmele, okay? Re mo isitse le gore matlho a wetse o mmele marapo. You could tell gore motho o ntse a ja, o na le clean. You could tell gore, yeah. But then o tlile a sa tsamaye. O nana le dintho tse dingwe tse di maswe tse leng gore tse dingwe di bola. And then my friend told me, get betadine, get what. Went to Discam told us that there's medication that would work faster, but le tlhoka go consult le your medical aid. That's what we did. But it's an application a rona, and then ra reka this other medication, and it cost over 800, but ra kgona go ntsha 5 something 600, I'm not sure. We took care of dintho tseo every day ka 4 o'clock. My mom and I would wake up, re mo kuke, re mo dresse dintho tseo, re di tlhapise, re di tshase medication, and it looked like di a siama. Now this time he did a tlhokafala. Remember ntate ole wa ko, let me lock the door because I'm being rudely disturbed. When my dad passed away, ntate ole o founile, my mom and my older sibling came on. But then again he changed from what ntate o said he was like. He looked very fine. Mm, gwa nna bosigo, which was on the 5th. Gwa nna bosigo, I got home from work, cooked, ka tsaya my 8-year-old daughter to say a re go jesa daddy. We fed him, but while feeding him, ke ha ntse a kgwa. We'd give him food and he'd vomit, right? Ke tsaya molemo wa di-ulcer ka monosa. Ke tsaya, he had like, he could not take dipilisi anymore o ne a nwa melemo. If pilisi o monosa o ne o tshwanetse o e tsenye mo metsing, o e sile and whatnot. Ke tsaya molemo wa di-ulcer ka monosa, ka tsaya multivitamin ka monosa, ka tsaya Panado ka monosa. Sharpo. During the night, ke ha a kgwa. And then mo go kgeng ga gage, now he's not, ha mama mo robatsa ka le side, o boa a robala ka mokotla. When my mom helps him gore a robale ka side, he sleeps ka mokotla. And then my mom wakes me up. Go motho o tlo ga kgamiwa ke matlhatsa. Tlo robale motho go ga gage yana so that o mo thibela a robale ka side. While I'm there, ke robetse motho ga gage ke mo prakile gore a robale ka side a se be ikgama ka matlhatsa. Ke mo tshwere, I keep praying. And then I played the song that little and I would always play for him in the morning. A Lord, fix it for me. Ke a mo tshwara mona mo dimpeng, and I prayed. And I'm like, Lord, he's been far more worse than this. Every single time he came back, o ile wa re bontsha gore o modimo over and over. And then mama wa bona gore ha ke kape boroko. And I said to her, let's take him to the clinic. And she's like, no, clinic ya gore o estela nako. My mom had lost all hope mo clinicing. As much as our private hospital ya Mafikeng in Altsele, it was better than the public facilities. I'm not saying ha se re nne le complaints, but it was better than go ema mo line in 3 hours o botla go fiwa Panado fela. Now ra mo apesa le mama. We call my brother go katla go tlo re thuse, and he comes. Ebe re mo change go godimo. And then I see him a behavior in such a way that ka go ke re mama rapela. Because at the time I was like, my mom's prayers are the only ones that would di gorog. And I say mama rapela. My mom starts praying. I'm about to be disturbed. My mom starts praying, and then while my mom starts praying, let me pause. So I'm like, mama rapela. My mom prays. I'm like, mama re tla felletsa go mo apesa ko pele. Because now they are, ke filela gore re waste nako, re mo change ko godimo. We take his diaper, we take his pants, and I'm like, mama re tla mo apesa ko pele. We carry him into the car. Mama wa driver di hazard speed kwa. Mama wa driver. We get to Victoria. When we get there, bonese ba re thusa. 4, 5 of them come. Obutaka o mo tshware ko morago, he's with letlotlo. My brother and bonese bale, they get him out of the car into stretcher, and they said he's too weak for wheelchair. Sharpo, he gets into the stretcher. I ran ke go bula file while my mom and my sibling ba na le ene ko OPD. I ran ke bula file. At this time I'm like, God, you've done it so many times for us. This this back and forth. And you can't leave us now. You won't leave us now. Your word says you'll never leave nor forsake us. That's what I kept saying. And during that time, I keep listening to Pina Ele Ekeren Neremo Tshenyetsa, Lord fix it for me. I listened to the song while ntse ke bula file ko, I'm playing the song in my head. On my phone, I'm playing the song, I'm playing the song. Sharpo. 3 minutes or 4 minutes after ke bula file, I go back to them, ka go OPD. But go this other room, like sister or receptionist, I get on tare, o kana wa ya ko go mama. I'm like, Lord, if you don't do it for me, nobody can do it for me. I go there, leave little more waiting area, but then I go OPD, not go reception. I leave here, I go OPD, and I go straight to that room. Eh, ka boa, cause now the room di feletse yone e kwa. I go there, I come back here, man, ha yo mo di room tsena. Bantha ba re no tswa straight that room e leng gore has like ill. I go there. When I get there, ba mo tsentse ke nke se se checkang high blood. I think so. And then, but moody weird around the room. And I'm like to my brother, be ke mo sheba mo sefatlhegong. Mama o ne a fetsa go mo tswala mo le matlho. Ke re utlwa ke re motho o tlhokafetse mos. And that's what happened. Now my only struggle ke gore my 8-year-old experienced all of that. My mistake was not taking her out of a room le ha moshare o montsha. She witnessed it all, from her being there every single day, seeing my dad suffering. Daddy a kukiwa. I remember her discharge, I had to carry him mo mokotleng ke mo pepe. Ke na le my sister's son, and I told my mom, rati ke ngwana re ka se mo pege morwalo ona. Ke ile ka mo pepa, be ke re rati mo balance him. Ha ke tlo gore sa morwalo wa go kuka papaka. And yeah, that's what happened. I'll be taking a break from this space. Ha ke itse ke tla boa leng. I'll come back ha ke le ready go boa, because now le batho ba tsena mo ntlong e ka re I'm being rude by just being in the car and talking to you guys. I love you so much. Thank you guys for being part ya family ya rona, for being part of my family, for working journey in a. I love you guys so much.